This is part 5 and 6 of She was sold as a wife by her greedy parents but got very caring in-laws. You can find the first 2 parts links in the pinned comment and description. Now back to the recap. Jane spoke, "The cloak and gloves are so warm and cozy, I have never had anything as nice as these." "Thank you so much, my lady," Reina replied. "I am glad that you like them." She thought, in the end, "I was not able to see Felix, he seems very busy, I guess I won't see him for a while, maybe I should have gone to see him." On the other hand, Moxie shouted, "This is so annoying, you should have told me how difficult this would be." "Why do we have to do this anyway? I quit," Catherine asked. "You said that we could take any gold we find, but all I see here are pebbles and rocks. Are you sure there is gold here?" Count Walter replied, "Of course, we are not skilled enough yet. Now, that is enough for today. Let's continue tomorrow." Moxie asked, "What, tomorrow? I am not doing this. Why should I do this? Just hire miners. Why do we have to mine this place ourselves?" Catherine thought she was so immature. That was because they couldn't trust the miners, those darn imbeciles. Once they realized that the gold was worth more than their pay, they took all the gold and ran away. They should have hired mercenaries even if they had to invest more money. Now they didn't have any gold or money to hire other workers. She should not have trusted him again. Knights came and asked, "You there, what are you doing here?" The count replied, "Who the hell are you? This is irritating enough already." The knights asked, "Why are you here? Do you know who this land belongs to? If you don't leave immediately, we will have to arrest you." The count replied, "This is the land of House Homewood, and I am Count Homewood. How dare you threaten to arrest me?" A knight commented, "Count, please forgive me for what I just said, but you know that you should not be here. This entire region, including this mine, belongs to Duke Percy." The count said, "What are you talking about? I purchased this land a while ago. I even have a notarized document. Here, see the court stamp there." The knight replied, "This is not the official stamp of the Northern Court. I understand that you were tricked. Our job is to arrest any intruders on this land. If this happens again, we will have no choice but to report you to the Duke, even if you are a count." The count thought, "That can't be happening." "No, it is not true," Catherine shouted. "I knew I should not have trusted you." Moxie asked, "What does this all mean? Our family is ruined again." After that, the people in the capital gossiped about the count falling for another scam. The count was already famous for making poor choices, so some nobles simply clicked their tongues, saying that this was bound to happen. However, people soon stopped gossiping about the count's family. After a while, there was something more interesting to talk about. Louis, the king, had passed away without the heir that he so dearly wished for. The National Assembly voted on the successor to the throne of Venetides. Duke Lloyd Cornwell was chosen in the end. The king asked, "You are not congratulating me at all." Felix replied, "It is difficult to congratulate you for something that will only bring me more trouble." The king asked, "More trouble? Are you worried that I will meddle with the politics of this nation? You are so mean. Do you really think of me like that?" Felix explained, "My concern is exactly the opposite. I am worried that you will overwork yourself." The king commented, "Why would you worry about me? You are the one who always emphasized that a ruler should work the hardest." Felix continued, "Because I wanted the king to work, not you. At times, you will have to choose between reality and ideals. Other times, you will have to agree with things that you disagree with, and you need to sell all your private businesses." The king thought, "He is really concerned about me." Felix spoke, "Of course. Now you can't visit Nisa on a whim like you used to. That is a good thing for me." The king said, "Are you sure you should be worried about me right now? I must prepare to succeed to the throne. I will propose to Charlotte too." Felix asked, "She is a woman who likes extravagance, and what could be more extravagant than the coronation?" The king told him, "I will propose to Charlotte in a way that everyone in this nation will envy. And I mean everyone, including Lady Reina. Sorry for going first." Felix replied, "Have you ever thought about the possibility of Lady Charlotte turning you down?" The king laughed and said, "Looks like I really struck a nerve there if you are resorting to nonsense." Next scene, Reina said, "I heard that you were looking for me." Mother evilly replied, "Welcome. There is a very important invitation for you." Reina asked, "For me?" Evilly told her, "Yes, go ahead, open it." Reina thought, "This is," she said, "Mother, I have been invited to the coronation, and even to the Oveo party." Mother thought about the Oveo party. It is a traditional banquet with a long history. Only those who are close to the royal family are invited. The party is held after the coronation as a sign of wishes for the new king's benevolent reign and future peace. Since Felix and Duke Cornwell have been friends since they were children, she was not surprised about the invitation. but Reina had been invited as well, even though she and Felix were not engaged yet. She spoke, "My dear star, I am so proud of you," Reina replied. "I am so nervous." Then she thought, "I need a dress for this special occasion." After that, Reina said, "It is me." Ethan told her, "My cruel client who loves to torture the designer. You are probably the only client who would ask for 2 dresses to be finished in 2 weeks." Reina commented, "I know that I asked for a lot. Well, that is why I brought more than enough to pay you." Ethan replied, "It is fine. You wearing my designs will be enough. Please wear them well, anywhere. I think my brother is still in the capital. How come you did not come with him?" Reina replied, "He will be coming to get me tomorrow." Ethan thought, this reaction. I am sure Felix will be delighted to see her like this. Reina emphasized, "Thank you for the dresses. I will make sure to bring back a great reward for you, but don't strain yourself." Ethan thought, "I don't care about the payment. All I want is for Reina to be happy. I am not usually interested in other people, but I could not forget the way Reina looked at us at that time. A good person who sincerely cares about others deserves to be happy, so I want you to be happier than anyone, of course. That goes for my frustrating brother too." Next scene. Reina spoke, "I am sorry. I know I am really late." Felix was blushing and shocked at the same time. He replied, "I am sorry. You look so pretty. I got lost in my thoughts." Reina said, "What, you are complimenting me? Thank you." Felix told her, "We are going to be late. We should get in the carriage now." After that, Felix asked, "Did you pick out that dress with my mother?" Reina remembered when she asked, "By the way, what should I tell our family about the dresses?" Ethan replied, "You can tell our family that I made them. I was thinking about telling them soon anyway." Reina replied, "Ethan made this." Felix commented, "I see. I never heard about my younger brother becoming a fashion designer." Reina thought, "Is Felix against Ethan's dream?" Felix continued, "I will get jealous if you spend more time with my brother." Reina thought he was bothered by that. Felix said, "Anyway, I just wanted you to know." Reina replied, "I will keep that in mind." After some time, Reina spoke, "There are more guards compared to last time." Felix replied, "A coronation can't be compared to an irregular party or banquet, after all." Charlotte spoke, "I have been waiting for you." Reina said, "My lady." Charlotte told her, "Just call me Charlotte. We are friends." Alex asked. Reina became friends with Lady Charlotte. Felix replied, "It seems like it." Both of them commented that Reina had a friend of her age now. Felix told them, "You are both making too big a deal out of this." A knight announced, "Your attention, please. The ceremony will begin soon. Please take your seats," Charlotte said. "The ceremony is about to begin, and you just got here. You are late." Reina replied, "I am sorry." Charlotte told her, "It is not your fault, but we should continue our conversation at the party." Reina then told them, "I am sorry you had to wait for me." Alex stated, "Don't worry, Mom and Dad would wait even 100 years for something like this." His Majesty the King has arrived. Reina commented, "Wow, he seems like a different person." Felix told her, "If you stare at him too much, I will get jealous again." The Pope spoke, "Duke Lloyd Cornwell is now crowned as the 5th King of Venetides." The king stated, "With the holy authority that has been granted to me, I want to make Venetides into a prosperous and peaceful nation, but I cannot do that alone. Lady Charlotte Tennelwood, I hope you will look after Venetides with me. You are the only one who can accomplish that with me." Charlotte replied, "Yes, I would be glad to." Reina thought, "Lady Charlotte, I am so happy for you." Next scene. Jane told her, "All right. I made sure to check everything, right down to the last accessories." Reina replied, "Thank you, Jane. You should take a break now. I will go ahead." Jane said, "Please tell me everything that happens there when you come back, my lady." After that, Reina spoke, "I am sorry, did you have to wait for me?" Felix replied, "Don't worry, I just got here. That dress looks great on you too. There are a lot of people here. Why don't we go somewhere quieter?" Reina said, "Right, let's do that." Felix spoke, "This way." Reina commented, "I can see so many stars tonight." Felix emphasized, "Right, this is the perfect weather for a happy day, a lively day." Reina continued, "I know, proposing on the day of the coronation. What better day could there be?" Felix asked, "Do you also dream of that kind of proposal? I mean, in front of all those people like that?" Reina replied, "Me? No, I might run away from the embarrassment. When I think about everyone staring at me like that, I feel nauseous and dizzy." Felix spoke, "Goodness, because that is very difficult for me too. I was worried about what I should do if that was what you wanted." Reina thought, Felix's proposal. Felix continued, I know we did not hold an engagement ceremony, but I always wanted to give you one. I know this is a bit late, but will you accept this? Felix continued. I will get you something even prettier later, and as soon as possible. I am going back inside to say hello. You should come inside soon too, otherwise, you might catch a cold, Reina replied. Thank you for the ring. She thought, it is so pretty, I did not even think about an engagement ceremony, this is more than enough. After that, Charlotte asked, there you are, Reina stated, Lady Charlotte, congratulations. Charlotte replied, thank you, you will come to our wedding, right? Reina said, of course, I will definitely be there. Charlotte asked, by the way, I thought the dress I saw you in this afternoon was beautiful, but this one is so elegant too. Where did you buy it? I have to know. Reina thought, this is my chance to promote Ethan's designs. I can't believe my first chance to promote Ethan's work is to Lady Charlotte. This is already working out so well. Reina stated, Ethan Despenser designed this. He is the second son of House Despenser. He just opened a shop in the capital. Charlotte commented, I see. Then I wonder if I can get a special deal if I go with you. Reina told her, of course, I will go with you anytime. Claire came and asked, when do you plan to introduce us? Charlotte replied, oh my, look at me. These are my friends. Both of them introduced themselves. Charlotte told her, I was looking forward to the coronation because I wanted the chance to introduce you to my friends. They told me they wanted to become friends with you too. Reina thought, 2 more female friends my age, then she said, Lady Charlotte, Lady Claire, and Lady Salvia. Charlotte told her, you can drop the titles, it is just us right now. When we are alone, I am just Charlotte, and they are just Claire and Salvia. When you are alone with us, you are just Reina too. Reina asked, but someone like me, I don't know if I deserve to be friends with you. Charlotte commented, we want to spend more time with you. Reina said, it would be my honor. Charlotte spoke, now, that is enough introductions. Tell us about your fiancé, Salvia said. I have always wondered if he lives up to all the rumors. Claire also said, he is nonchalant yet kind, and aloof yet considerate. Most of all, he is famous for being extremely handsome. He saved Lady Meloy when she almost fell down the stairs once. Salvia commented, she almost broke off her engagement because she was so in love with Lord Felix. Charlotte told them, but she got married in the end. She fell in love with her fiancé again when he got really jealous and started crying. Reina thought, I think this is the first time I have talked about something like this. So, Felix is popular among the young noble ladies. Well, that is natural. He is handsome and tall, and since he is so nice, anyone would fall for him. They thought she was getting jealous, and it was super obvious. Salvia asked, but doesn't it seem like Lord Felix is always holding people at arm's length? Claire replied, that is right. He does not seem interested in anyone other than Reina. Charlotte commented, I know. Felix always told me that too. He only cares about her. Then they all thought that this was making her happy. At the same time, Moxie spoke, look over there, that blonde girl with Lady Charlotte is my sister. She should have waited for me, but she went ahead on her own and took my invitation. She is always so stupid. A knight replied, be that as it may, I still must confirm your identity. Moxie shouted, I just told you, didn't I? Get out of my way, or I will tell His Majesty and Lady Charlotte about your insolence. Then she thought, look at her, wrapping herself in money today too. How much did she spend? What? She looks a lot closer to everyone now. That darn girl. Connections. Aemon, Kerr, Glaga, Exor, and Vespera. I have looked into the villas. They are all for her, all that would have been mine if it were not for you. Moxie thought Reina would become even closer to Charlotte in the future. She would be invited to her banquets. She was sure she would be invited to every little party at the palace. She would naturally get to know all the ladies from prestigious families, and her influence and name would grow stronger in high society. How dare you? You don't even know how valuable it is, and here I am, being humiliated like this, even though I know the true value of it all. Do you know how miserable I was? Hiding and barely managing a peek at the coronation like some filthy rat. In the past, you never would have dreamed of coming to a place like this, yet you confidently watched the coronation from the front row, and you were even invited to the Oveo party. Hold back, you have to hold back. Think about why you risked being arrested to sneak in here. House Homewood was ruined. They were even going to have to sell their home. They had to fire all of their servants. When she asked if they were returning to Charcoal Forest, Father could not answer her. The reason was obvious. They were so broke that they might have to go somewhere even worse than that filthy place. In fact, today might be the last day she could be in the capital. She would have to live in the countryside with no salons, boutiques, or social events. No, I won't live like that. She is alone. I will never accept a life like that. Reina told her, let go. How did you even get in here? Moxie replied, so you think there is no way that I would have been invited here? You are as rude as ever. Anyway, don't make this more complicated than it needs to be. I am just here to say a few words. Reina thought, everyone is still nearby. I don't want to be seen. I don't want them to see me at my worst. Moxie told her, give me your villa in Kerr. Reina asked, what, my villa in Kerr? Moxie continued, you little brat, don't think you can lie. I heard all about it. The Viscount gave you 4 villas. Reina asked, what are you talking about? Moxie thought, does she really not know about them? Then she said, I see, he was just lying. I knew it. There is no way he would give all of that to you. The rich are so ruthless, they even lie on a different scale. I can't believe this. Reina commented, I have no idea what you are talking about. You seem like you were done, so I am leaving. Moxie told her, where do you think you are going? I am not done yet. Reina shouted, why are you doing this to me? Villa or no villa, I have nothing to give you even if I wanted to. Why are you even talking to me about this? Go and say that to your family. Moxie also shouted, what? Why do you think you were living in that house in the first place, you ungrateful brat? Reina replied, you are the one who is ungrateful. I am the one who helped your family get paid. Moxie told her, don't think you can get away with this. I would have gotten more money if I were in your position. Reina stated, really? Then why didn't you accept before? You looked down on House Dispenser because it was just the house of a Viscount, and now you are feeling sour. Moxie asked, whatever. How much money do you have? Give me everything you have, and I will leave quietly. Reina replied, you really have no shame at all. Look at what I am wearing. Do you think I would be carrying around cash? Moxie shouted. Then ask your freaking husband for money. He should have something. Reina said, are you serious? This is so embarrassing. Moxie told her, I can make you even more embarrassed than this, so hurry up and get my money. Charlotte came and stated, I don't know what you are so insistent about, but why is there an uninvited stranger here? Moxie replied, I just needed to talk to Reina about something. Charlotte continued, this is not a place where you can sneak in just to talk about something, but I am sure you already know that. Moxie thought, darn it, damn all of you. Charlotte stated, you can leave on your own right now, unless you want to be dragged out like an animal. After Moxie left, Reina thought, she ended up seeing me. Then she said, I apologize for causing a scene. Even at the exhibition, I keep showing you my worst self. Charlotte told her, Lady Reina, this won't change how I see you. Everyone has something that they want to hide from others. It can make people leave each other, but it can also make people closer, and we are going to become closer after this. Reina asked, why are you doing all of this for me? Charlotte replied, because I have a good eye for judging people. Come on, why are you crying? She thought, at the exhibition, and even today, I thought that I should not interfere in your family matters, but I could not hold back when I saw how she insulted you with her attitude and words. Charlotte told her, besides, I have a reason to trust you. There is no way a bad person would be able to paint like you can. She thought, it was a blessing to be born into a house as admired as House Tennelwood. I was unwell from the moment I was born. I had weak lungs, and the doctor said that I would not be able to live past my 16th birthday. But with the love and support of my family, my 16th birthday came and went, feeling like I had won a war against my illness. I traveled outside as much as I wanted. Then I would collapse at home. This cycle happened repeatedly. The illness still resides inside me, but I would not surrender. I saw that same fighting spirit in Reina's paintings. This person is battling something terrible too. That connection was the source of my absolute trust in and affection for Reina. Someone who can paint like that can't be a bad person. After some time, Felix thought, I did not think that women would sneak in here. I need to get rid of her somehow. Charlotte told him, you can go out now. Felix replied, thank you. Charlotte thought, he is considerate, just as I heard. Felix asked, are you all right? You did not do anything wrong. I hope you won't blame yourself for any of this. Reina replied, thanks, but who knows when they might show up again. I thought I could overcome this no matter what, but now I am a bit worried. Felix commented, it is fine. Everything will be fine. Reina said, right, thank you. Felix thought, everything will be fine, because I will take care of everything. Reina asked about his parents. Felix replied, don't worry, I won't tell them. It is snowing. It will get colder soon. Why don't we go inside now? Reina replied, all right, let's go inside. After that, the king asked, so you are all here? Reina told him, congratulations, your majesty. The king replied, thank you. I hope I will get to congratulate someone else soon too. Charlotte continued, that is right. we are going to get married in winter, since we are in a hurry, but I am sure a wedding in spring would be lovely. Felix asked, did you decide on a date already? The king replied, the priest recommended the 9th of the first month of the new year. Reina emphasized, that is not far away, you must have a lot to prepare. Charlotte told her, I simply have to move in, there is not that much to do. You have to visit me often when I move here. The king also spoke, I would be grateful if you spent more time with us here. Charlotte asked, who said that you were invited? The king replied, what, why not, this guy is so glum, he is no fun at all. Felix commented, should you be saying that in front of me? The king continued, but I bought so many paintings, let me in. Charlotte spoke, don't brag about buying a few paintings, that is petty of you. Reina started laughing, and they both also started laughing. After some time, Reina spoke, you were popular, apparently, you were quite popular among the young ladies, everyone told me about your good deeds. Felix replied, that is all nonsense, I am sure people are exaggerating minor events. Reina continued, some mentioned your looks too. I guess you can't do anything about your own face, but don't be too nice, I can get jealous too, you know. Felix replied, all right, I will keep that in mind. After that, Felix asked, who are you waiting for? The count replied, when did you? I did not see you. Felix continued, we came in through the hotel's back entrance. I was told that some unwelcoming guests had been sitting in the lobby all day long. The count asked, is that so? That sounds troubling. He thought, unwelcoming guests. Felix thought, he does not even realize that I am talking about him. The count told him, well, we are here to see Reina. Tell us her room number, we would like to have a talk as a family, so you can go back to your room. Felix commented, I see, but how unfortunate, you two won't be seeing her today. The count shouted, what do you mean? I can't see my own daughter. Felix stated, if you keep shouting like that, I will call the guards to escort you out. The count said, well, it is just because you were speaking so harshly, I am sorry if I startled you. Felix thought, the person I sent to keep an eye on the Homewoods sent me a message before the rumors began to spread in the capital. The count fell for a gold mine scam. If that business had been successful, they probably would have forgotten all about Reina, but of course, this incapable man had another business failure. It was only a matter of time before they visited Reina asking for money again. But I never imagined they would try to find her at our hotel on the day of the coronation. How shameless can someone be? The count spoke, we are in a hurry, just tell us Reina's room number. Felix replied, nothing will be solved even if you meet with Reina, she does not own any assets under her name at the moment. The count thought, she does not have any money, that stupid girl. It has been so long since she went and joined their family, and she is still poor. It is not like we have anyone else we can ask besides Reina. We don't have a choice. Then he asked, you can help us. Felix replied, I was wondering when you would get to that point. Here is what you can do, sell your noble title. The count shouted, what, that is crazy. Catherine also shouted, how dare you say that to us? Felix told them, I already told you what I will do if you keep yelling like this. The count continued, look here, you said you would tell me what I can do, but what you said is ridiculous. Felix explained, but you don't have any other choice. By selling your title, you will be freed from the taxes you dodged, and you won't have to keep up the vain maintenance of nobility. Catherine shouted, look, we may be out of money, but how dare you speak like that to us? You are just a viscount's son. Felix emphasized, really? I thought you were groveling for the help of a viscount's son just now. Well then, I will be going. The count shouted, you keep your mouth shut. Don't listen to her. Look, I apologize, but what you suggested is just impossible. Felix again told him, if you are going to sell it, now is the perfect time. You have not paid the taxes on your estate for the past 8 years. Moreover, you did not officially report the gold mine business, and the deal was illegal to begin with. The same goes for all of your previous businesses. The royal court is unaware of your actions for the time being, so this is your only chance to sell that title for its full price. Catherine shouted, what, is that really true? Felix continued, at this point, I think it is wise to sell your title. I mean, are you not afraid of people mocking you as a bankrupt nobleman? The count replied, I won't have to sell my title if you give us money. You can help us. Felix stated, why should I? Catherine shouted, you took our daughter. This is the least you can do for us. Must I spell everything out for you? Felix replied, House Dispenser already paid you 6,000 florins for our engagement. That is an amount that a commoner would never be able to earn even if they worked their whole life. You used up that money in less than a year, and now you want more. If you sell your title as I told you and promise not to seek Reina out ever again, I will pay you 100 florins. Catherine shouted, if Reina bears you a son, should that not be worth much more, yet you want us to leave with that pathetic amount of money? Felix stated, we have not even decided on a wedding date, and you are already discussing the value of a son. Well then, go ahead, you can wait as long as you want. The Count asked, our daughter will give your family an heir, is this how you should be treating us? Felix stated, our house has not yet appointed its heir, and there is no guarantee that it will be me. My house does not choose its heir just based on age order. You can get what you want, but I can also choose to step down instead of succeeding to the title. Then Reina can choose to have a daughter, a son, or no children at all, and it won't matter. The Count told him, but 100 florins. That is not enough, Felix explained. With 100 florins, you can easily buy a house in the countryside, but you don't have to accept it if you don't want to. The Count commented, all right, I will do as you say. Felix told him, a wise choice. Now then, sign here, a contract stating our agreement. The Count asked, is this really necessary? Felix stated, your family spent 6,000 florins in less than a year, I am not sure I can trust your words. The Count replied, it is done. Felix explained, your family must never come to see Reina again unless you want to get sued and arrested. Catherine spoke, this is ridiculous. I don't understand why we have to go through this just for money. Felix continued, unfortunately, your eldest daughter trespassed into a party she was not invited to so she could ask for money. Catherine shouted, I will speak to that girl. The Count spoke, I think this deal is unfair to us. Felix asked, you think this is worse than going to jail? The Count thought, going to jail would be the least of my worries if he reported all the things he mentioned. If he does that, whatever property I still have will be confiscated, and I will be deprived of my noble title. I could lose everything in an instant. I see. This was planned from the moment Reina went to house dispenser. This was his plan all along. Felix stated, you will have to excuse me now. Remember the deadline. You have until the end of this month. The Count told him, that is not enough. I need more time to prepare myself. Felix continued, I can make sure Morris has something to prepare himself for. The Count replied, no, please, I get it, I will sell everything in a month. After Felix left, Catherine asked, why did he mention Morris? The Count replied, that is not important right now, don't even think about using his tuition. He thought, Morris's grades were so poor that he did not even qualify for the second academy. Somehow, that man knew that Morris had forged his grades. Next scene, Reina asked, you seem to be in a good mood. Felix replied, I am just happy that we are going to Nisa. Reina commented, right, there is no place like home. It looks like the snow is going to pile up. I am glad we are going back before it gets too heavy. After that, Reina told him, there is so much snow. Have you ever had a snowball fight? Felix replied, I think when I was young. Probably with Ethan. The next moment, Reina hit him with a snowball. Reina thought, did I throw it too hard? Felix stated, you started this. I won't stop even if you cry. Don't run around like that. I might miss and hit you somewhere painful. Reina told him, wait, that one is too big. Next scene. Reina thought a lot of time had passed since that eventful party. Felix is still as busy as ever. I think he has been going to the palace more often lately. He is probably helping the emperor a lot. Ethan's boutique has been swarmed with new customers ever since the party. Joffrey decided to study during his break. I was sad when I heard that he might not be coming, but I am proud of him and support him sincerely. Contrary to how busy everyone else is, I have just been spending my time painting and baking cookies every day, but today is a special day. Today is the day I return to the orphanage. The children came and shouted, where have you been? We all miss you. Reina replied, sorry, did I make you wait, but I will buy you lots of yummy food today, so don't get mad at me. After that, they visited different shops. Reina thought, before, I could not even buy a loaf of bread most of the time. Mr. Tom used to help me a lot. Then she said, it's been a while, do you still remember me? Tom replied, yes, of course, you look so pretty, I almost did not recognize you. I knew that they would treat you well. I am so happy for you. All of the merchants here clapped with joy when we were told that you would be joining that family. Reina asked, I don't understand. Tom continued, I am talking about your husband. Of course he is treating you well. He cared about you so much even before you joined his household. Didn't he tell you? He used to come around here once a month and pay the merchants. Reina asked, why would Felix pay? Tom commented, he asked us to look out for you when you came to shop here. After that, Reina spoke, I feel so silly. Mother, evilly asked, Why, did something happen? Reina explained. Felix was helping me all that time, but I had no idea. Evilly told her, did he not tell you that he liked you for a long time? He is my son, but he can be so dense, what was he taking care of? Reina spoke, no, I mean, he did tell me, but I think I took it too lightly. She thought, I miss him, I want to thank him for liking me when I was nothing special, and I want to tell him that I was happy because of him even during that time. On the other hand, the king asked, please be my chief aide. Felix replied, you can dream when you go to sleep. The king continued, you will become the head of your family soon. Business is great, but it is about time you settled into a stable position. Felix asked, is that your way of taunting me? Chief aides need to be at least the rank of a count. The king explained, exactly, as the head of your family, you should be aiming for that, and there are other things that I want to give you. For example, one manor. Felix replied, no, thank you, I would rather not accept. The king commented, really, my manor garden is quite famous for its beauty. Have you ever imagined her standing there? Are you interested now? I will give you until my wedding to consider it. After that, Felix thought about becoming a count and started writing the letter. The next day, the king thought, I intentionally gave him plenty of time, and yet he sure is impatient. On the other hand, Reina asked if Felix was here. The maid replied yes, but added that she was a bit loud. My lady, Reina continued, but he had said he would not be back for at least 5 more days. Felix came and asked if it was bad that he came back early. Reina replied, when did you? Not at all, I was just surprised. The maid commented, I did say that your voice was too loud. Felix asked, would you like to go on a trip with me? Just the 2 of us. There is something that I want to tell you there. A trip? Reina thought. Everything was taken care of in the blink of an eye, and now I am standing on a frozen lake. Wow, walking on a frozen lake is really scary, she said. I can understand how a fish caught on a hook feels now. Felix replied, I don't think they're the same at all. This is why I suggested wearing comfortable shoes. It is difficult to walk in such high heels. Reina replied, but it is our first trip together, and I did not want to look like a little girl. Felix emphasized, right, I am the idiot here, it is all my fault. Here, hold my hand and walk slowly. Reina asked, what if the ice breaks and both of us fall in? Felix replied, you have done it now, since you said it out loud, the ice is going to break. That was a joke, Reina said. Why would you joke about that? I was really scared. Felix told her, but it was really funny, I am sorry. After some time, Reina said, you have been acting like Joffrey lately. Your pranks are getting worse. Felix asked, do you not like that about me? Reina commented, it is not that I don't like it. Felix stated, thank goodness. Reina told him, actually, I visited the orphanage a while ago. I bought snacks for the children, and I went to the market too. I heard about everything that you did. Thank you for liking me when I was nobody and for helping me. Back then, I thought nobody cared about me. That is why I thought I had to work harder to get people's approval. I never would have imagined that someone loved me back then. Moreover, that person helped me and gave me happy memories even when I was miserable. Thank you. Now, I don't just like the current you, I also like the past you that I did not know about. Felix emphasized, I have always liked you. I probably fell in love with you at first sight, and I still like you very much. I will like you for the rest of my life. I love you. Will you marry me? Reina replied, yes, I will. Next scene, Felix asked, your birthday is coming up. Is there anything that you want? Reina replied, it is fine, because I already got a present today. Felix said, then what about the house? A house with a pretty garden in the capital. Reina told him, what? I can't accept something like that. Felix explained, but if you don't accept it, I will be living in the capital all by myself. Reina asked, what are you talking about? Is this another prank? Felix told her, it is true. I am going to be appointed as the emperor's chief aide soon, so if you don't accept this, I will be lonely in the capital. Reina stated, I don't really understand, and I would not accept this if it were only for me, but if this is for us, then I will accept it. After that, Evilly asked, so that is what happened. If you two made the decision together, then we have no reason not to approve. We can think about the date of the wedding later. So first of all, congratulations. So you will be packing your things and leaving for the capital today. When will you leave, Reina? Reina replied, I think I will move when I attend the king's wedding. I want to stay here a bit longer. Evilly commented, that is still less than a month. It has been so lively ever since you came here. It is going to be lonely without you. Reina replied, I will visit often. I will come every day and bring lots of presents. Evilly told her, you should not. Felix will get angry at me. After some time, Felix asked, who are you meeting today? Reina replied, someone very cute, and someone very cool, and Lady Charlotte, who is very pretty. The cute one is Claire. She is always so lively. The cool one is Salvia. I thought she looked more dashing than a man even when she was wearing a dress. Felix said, I am getting a bit worried. Love, Reina replied, but I only have eyes for you, so don't worry, we are already here, so I should not. Reina sent Felix a kiss, then he said, I love you, have fun. When Felix was gone, Reina thought, oh, my husband is really dangerous. Then, in the cafe, Claire said, how are you doing? Reina thought, as expected of Lady Salvia, she is so cool. Reina commented, that suit looks great on you. You look like a prince from a fairy tale. Salvia replied, then I wonder if I can steal you from Lord Felix. Reina asked, what? Salvia told her, just joking, I wanted to tease you a bit since you were wearing this sneaky little ring. Both of them asked, a ring, could it be? Charlotte commented, I see, so the Ice Lord finally proposed. Claire told her, we are in public, so please watch your language. When Reina first met Lady Charlotte, she thought she was really dignified and mature, but she complains like a little sister when she is with her friends. It is so cute. Then, at night, Reina thought, after enjoying a peaceful day with my friends, an uninvited guest found me. Then she asked, are you out of your mind? What are you doing here? Moxie replied, please help me, won't you let me live here? Reina asked, what are you talking about? So you climbed over the wall and came in here without permission, and Jane found you and brought you here. Jane explained, yes, I thought that I should tell you first, I have not been Viscount or Viscountess yet. Reina told her, thank you. I will tell mother and father about this, you can go and rest. Then she asked, explain yourself. Moxie replied, I told you just now. I need you to let me live here, please, you have to save me. Reina commented, don't be rude to us, there is a limit to what you can and cannot ask. Moxie explained, do you know where we moved to? It takes over 5 hours to get to the city even in a carriage. And you think that is all? That place is worse than the charcoal forest. It is surrounded by mountains, and only farmers live there, and mom has changed. She has me do things that you used to do, and she gets angry all the time. Reina thought to herself, Moxie is the only one she can order around. She asked, how did you even get here? Moxie replied, I only had enough money to pay for a wagon to Vicha. From there, I walked. Reina thought, Moxie never did anything more strenuous than walking around downtown before, but now she walked over 2 hours to get here. I understand that she is desperate. Then she told her, you can't just come here like this. This is not my house, and they would never let you stay here. Go back. Moxie said, wait, please. I will be very quiet. I will live like I don't even exist here. Reina thought, it is too late to send her away right now. Honestly, when will I be free from these people? Then she told her, go upstairs to the 2nd floor and wait in the room at the end of the hallway. Don't go anywhere else. Stay inside that room. It is late, so I will ask if you can spend the night here, but only for 1 night. Scene change. Reina said, Mother, I am so sorry, but there is a problem. Moxie is here right now. Evilly shouted. What? Why would she? What did she say? Did she want money? Reina replied, no, she did not mention money, but she asked me if she could live here. Evilly asked, where is she right now? I will talk to her. Reina explained, just 1 night. Will you let her stay here for just 1 night? I will take care of this myself. I want to end this myself. I will tell you if I can't handle this alone. If that happens, will you help me then? Evilly replied, I see. Tell me right away if you need help. On the other hand, Moxie thought, this is so much better. When is she coming? I am so hungry. That's right. This is the kind of family the Dispensers are. They are rich, so it won't make much difference if I live here. I will never go back to those people. Then she remembered Catherine asking, you went to Reina without my permission. Moxie shouted, why'd I need your permission to see her? Catherine slapped her, then she stated, I raised you like a treasure, giving you everything we had, and all of that went to waste because you grew up to become a useless girl who can't even find a good marriage partner, and now you think you can disobey me. She thought, since then, Mom has treated me completely differently. I am doing the work that Reina did, but I am not Reina. After that, Reina asked, what are you going to do from now on? Moxie replied, I told you before, didn't I? Let me live here quietly. Reina asked, and what will you plan to do here? Moxie continued, I told you, I will live here quietly. Reina commented, I feel like a fool for thinking that you might have had even a remotely thought out plan when you came here. You want to live here doing nothing, while eating the food and spending the money of another family. Moxie said, I know I am asking for a favor, but you can't treat me like this. Reina told her, there is no reason I should let you live here in luxury. Moxie asked, why not? I am your sister. Reina told her, you always do this. You insist you are my sister only when you need something from me. Honestly, when did you ever act like my sister? Moxie thought, that is hot. What is this? What is going on? Why is it not going out? It hurts, don't just stand there. Then she thought, I never helped that pitiful Reina. I took Reina's kindness for granted and never tried to understand her pain. And now, I have nothing, and I don't know how to do anything. I am that pitiful Reina now. And you, wearing that pretty dress in this fabulous mansion, loved by everyone. You are the person I thought of as Moxie, because Moxie does not help Reina. Suddenly, Reina shouted, what are you doing? Hurry up and take that off. Then she started helping her. Reina asked, what do you think you are doing? You could have died. Do you even realize that? How long do you plan to live like this? You need to wake up. Moxie started crying. She thought, so you did not become Moxie, and I did not become Reina either. The next day, Reina said, you need to get up. When she entered the room, there was no one. There was only a note in which it read, I am sorry. Reina thought, I would never have heard those words from you, but I don't think I can forgive you just yet. It took a long time for you to understand me, and it will take a long time for me to fully accept your apology too. But perhaps this is a new story that has been given to us. Goodbye, Moxie. Next scene. The day of the wedding of the king and Charlotte came. Both of them were very happy at that moment. Claire said, my dear Charlotte got married. Salvia said that Charlotte was quite surprised to see Claire sobbing as she was getting into her carriage. Claire explained, I am like this because I have known Charlotte for a very long time. Everyone wanted her to get better so that she could walk outside freely. We hoped that she would get to enjoy the kind of life that everyone else does. And now she is married. How can I not cry? Reina thought, I am sure Charlotte was able to be strong because of all the people who truly loved her. Claire asked, by the way, did you say that you will be staying in the capital from now on? Reina replied, yes, starting today. I am a citizen of the capital too. Claire commented, you are not married yet. You will be living with him alone. Salvia also said, how dangerous. Anything can happen between two young people living together. Reina replied, no, I mean our servants will be there too. We won't be alone. Claire continued, even servants know when to leave. Reina shouted, stop it, both of you are so mean. After that, Reina asked, are you that excited about moving to a new house? I am so nervous. Jane replied, I am nervous too, but I am just happy that you wanted me to come with you. Reina told her, you always took care of me at the dispenser manor. Now, I don't know what I would do without you. I am the one who should be grateful that you chose to come with me. Jane said, I will serve you for the rest of my life. Next scene. The butler introduced himself. Reina thought, I thought he would be older, since I heard he has worked here ever since the king lived here. The butler said, allow me to show you around. You should take a look at your room first. After that, he said, this will be your chamber. The master decorated this room with you in mind. He also mentioned that you are permitted to use the library and studio as much as you like. You must be tired after the celebration. Why don't I show you around the rest of the manor after you get some rest? I will give Jane a tour in the meantime. After some time, Reina thought, this will be my new home. I think I am a little nervous because of my new surroundings. I am also excited about starting a new family here with Felix. I have butterflies just thinking about it. It is so sunny. I am a little tired. I will take a short nap, just until Felix arrives. Then, at night, Reina woke up and thought, it is dark. What time is it? I think I slept too late. What is going on? Felix asked, are you awake? It is still nighttime, though. Go back to sleep. Reina asked, how long have you been here? Felix told her, since this evening. Reina commented, I am sorry. I was going to take a short nap. She thought, he fell asleep again. He must be tired. I don't think I can go back to sleep now. The next morning, Jane came and told her, my lady, breakfast is ready. Reina replied, well, we will be right there. Jane thought, what is going on? After that, Reina asked, will you be leaving early today? Felix replied, yes, I am going to be busy for a while. I will be leaving early and coming back late at night quite often. If you don't mind, would you choose my outfit for me today? Reina said, yes, I would love to. After some time, Felix told her, I will probably be back late today, but I will try to get back as soon as possible. Then he kissed her. Reina thought, we are like a married couple already. Next scene, Reina said, I am so sorry. Did you wait long? Salvia replied, you could have told us yesterday, but you said you had to see us in private. I have been dying of curiosity. Reina stated, so actually, the date of my wedding with Felix has been decided, but because the king's wedding was coming up, I wanted to wait a bit to announce it. I thought it would be rude to steal any of the spotlight. Both of them asked, you two already decided on a date? Reina continued, it has not been that long since we decided. It was difficult to keep it a secret. Claire told her, all right. How about this? I will congratulate you nicely if you promise to throw the banquet for me. Reina replied, of course I will. Salvia said, then I guess I will catch the bouquet at your wedding, Claire. My mother told me there have been talks about a marriage proposal in House Marigold. Reina asked, really? Then you do have someone that you like? Claire told them, I don't know. I can't hear you. I need to get some fresh air, Salvia said. You have been running away when you were embarrassed ever since you were 10. Reina asked, you were getting embarrassed. You are in love. Come on, tell us. On the other hand, the king asked, what, you already decided on the date? Felix replied, I know you can't come, but I will still give you the invitation. The king asked, why can't I go? Now that you said that, I have to be there. Felix told him, even if you say that, you still can't come. The ruler of the nation should not leave the palace just to attend the wedding of a count. The king commented, you look pretty happy about it. Felix asked, did I make it that obvious? The king said, right. I am sure you are happy. Of course you would be. You get to see the person you have loved for half your life every single morning. Meanwhile, another newlywed is too busy to even see his wife. Felix said, I am sorry. The king told him, I have never heard such an insincere apology in my life. Felix emphasized, well, it is time to go home. I don't have any work left, so I will be going. The one I have loved for half my life is waiting for me. The king commented, you are so annoying. After 3 months, Joffrey said, I lost again. Why are you so good? Reina replied, don't underestimate me. I have nothing to do all day except paint, bake, and play games. Joffrey told her, but I play at school too. You are just too good. Ethan came and told him, you are only embarrassing yourself by complaining. By the way, Reina, mother is waiting for you at her home. The dress alterations are done, so you should try it on, Reina said. I will be right back, she thought, mother's dress. Then she remembered 2 months ago, when Evilly asked, what do you think about wearing this dress? Reina replied, it is beautiful. Evilly said, I am glad you like it. It is a bit old-fashioned, so if you don't want to. Reina told her, I love it, it is so pretty. Evilly continued, I am happy to hear that. I wore this for my wedding, it is my most prized possession. I wanted to give this to my daughter if I had one, but now I have a daughter. Will you grant me my wish? Reina commented, this dress is so precious to you, I want to wear it. Now, back in the present time, Reina thought, I wonder what it looks like now. This is so exciting. After that, Evilly said, all done. Fashion nowadays has too many pieces. Reina replied, you are right. Ethan must have put a lot of work into this, since it is for the wedding. Evilly told her, you look so beautiful. How can you be so cute? Felix came and said, mother, she replied, welcome back. Felix commented, yes, and the dress. It is done. It looks great on you. Evilly told him, stop staring. You are not supposed to see it yet. Reina told them, I will go and get changed now. Felix said, I am so happy right now. Ethan came and told him, that is the biggest smile I have seen from you. Are you impressed with my work? Felix replied, you did a really good job this time. Ethan continued, I am glad that everything seems to be going well. The garden is already full of pink flowers. Felix asked, is there anyone that you have in mind? Ethan replied, are you really asking me that right now? Felix told him, if you go on like this, you might have to marry someone you don't mind. It is about time for you to think about this seriously. Ethan commented, I am fine. Not everyone gets to marry someone they love like you and the king. In fact, you two are the exceptions. I will do what I enjoy, and then I will marry someone that my parents choose for me. I think it is fine to live moderately, without doing too much or too little. Joffrey came and told them, I am going to marry someone I love. Actually, I have a girlfriend. Both of them said, you are supposed to be studying at the academy, not going on dates. Joffrey said, wow, what a fashionable thing to say. Why are my brothers so conservative? Felix asked, who is this girlfriend, and how long have you been seeing her? Joffrey explained, Angela, the second daughter of Viscount Silverbeach. We have been dating for around 3 months. Ethan asked, wait, you have been keeping it a secret for 3 months? Joffrey said, who tells their family who they are dating nowadays? Don't be so behind the times. Ethan asked Felix, listen to this. How dare he talk like that to his older brothers? What are they teaching him at the academy? Felix thought, does he trust me so little? 3 months. Outside the room, both of them were listening. Then they thought, we have more to celebrate. After that, Alex said, It has been a while since the family got together like this, and I am glad that your shop seems to be doing well. Ethan replied, of course it has too, especially since both you and mother are helping me. Alex asked, when did I help you? Evilly told him, it is graceful to acknowledge it rather than deny it, my dear. Raina thought, before. Ethan was unsure about whether his parents would support him, but since they are both helping him now, they must have accepted his dream. I am glad, Evilly commented, we have been flooded with good news ever since Raina joined us. Alex also said, yes, Raina is our good luck charm. Ethan continued, she is a gift that Felix discovered. Joffrey emphasized, this family would have been so depressed without Raina. I probably would not even come home during school breaks if Raina was not here. Raina asked, why are you all teasing me all of a sudden? Felix told her, accept it, this is the burden of love. Then, at night, Felix thought, who would visit me at this hour? Raina said, it is me. Are you asleep? Felix replied, no, I am awake. Come in. Why are you still awake? Raina replied, well, since we moved to the capital, we have been sharing a bed, and now it feels strange to sleep alone. I am sorry if I disturbed you. Felix told her, you know you are not disturbing me. Come here. Did you have a bad dream? Raina replied, you know everything about me. Felix commented, not everything. There are a lot of things I still don't know. For example, how does Raina feel with our wedding coming up? Raina replied, I will tell you if you tell me how Felix feels first. Felix said, my answer is going to be obvious. I think I might die from excitement. I have been waiting for this for half my life. Raina told him, I can't beat you in terms of time, but I feel the same way. I think I might die from excitement too, but I am a little bit scared that these good things will remain or not. Felix emphasized, I will make sure that happens. Raina replied, all right, please take care of me then. Next scene. Claire asked, Lady Charlotte, what are you doing here? I thought you would not be able to come. To be honest, Charlotte replied, I had to come. I am Raina's first friend after all. If I can't take one day off from being the queen, then how can I call myself Raina's best friend? The king came and said, beautiful lady, won't you let me join the conversation? Then he added, my lady, really, you are too wild sometimes. Charlotte shouted, are you crazy? Why are you here? It is fine for me to leave, but not you. The king replied, you should not be here either, that hurts. It is not fair if I am the only one who can't come. I am the groom's only friend. Claire told them, the second dispenser is approaching. Ethan came and said, thank you for coming. How is the dress? Claire replied, the dress is perfect. It fits me like I was born wearing it. Salvia told him, she must be really nervous. I am sorry. She gets a bit out of hand when she is nervous. Ethan told them, it is fine. This is a happy day. I should go back now. I just came here to see how the dress was. Please continue your conversation, and I will pretend that I did not see our two royal guests. All of them thought, he noticed already. On the other hand, Raina thought, what if I make a mistake? What if Moxie or my parents show up? What if they ruin everything? No, stop thinking like that. Everything will be fine. Felix came and asked, are you all right? Raina replied, I want to say that I am fine, but I am not fine at all. I am so scared. What if I make a mistake? What if I ruin everything? Felix told her, it is fine, because I will be there to take the blame with you if that happens. Raina said, you should not. Today is an important day, and there are so many guests here. Felix continued, well then, instead of taking the blame, I will become a laughingstock with you. It does not matter. We can laugh together, and then we will get scolded together. You can make mistakes and ruin everything, but don't be afraid. It would be a pity to remember this day as a scary day. It is precious as it is important. Shall we go? Raina replied, yes. Next scene. Charlotte told them, they were so beautiful that day. I thought that Raina would forever be as bright and pure as a spring bride. God can be so cruel sometimes. She shone so brightly. Claire told her, Lady Charlotte, Raina is still alive and well. Stop that mumbling and hold your breath. Raina also told her, that's right. We don't have a choice today. We have to tighten this. You are the face of our nation. Charlotte shouted, why have you forsaken her, my bones? I am going to break. Both of them thought, now the mission is complete. Raina thought, it has been 7 years since Felix and I got married. Claire and I were appointed as Queen Charlotte's ladies-in-waiting. When we are not busy, we get to spend time together like this and have fun. A lot of the time, I don't even feel like I am at work, but the thing I like most about this job is getting to see my amazing, handsome husband in work mode. Felix looked at her. Raina thought, our eyes met. The king asked, what is that noise? Will our young lady ever grow up? Felix replied, I feel like my wife has become more naive ever since she became the queen's lady-in-waiting. Charlotte told her, Reina, don't get distracted. Reina replied, sorry, Felix saw me. Claire shouted, both of you, get off me. The king's child came and asked, are you okay? Charlotte replied, my baby, did you see me fall down? The child replied, yes, did it hurt? I heard something go boom. Claire told him, don't worry, little friend, I was a soft cushion for the queen, so I am sure it did not hurt at all. The king came and commented, I should thank you too, my lady, thank you for protecting my wife. I don't know when I will ever stop worrying about my troublesome wife with you two looking after her. Suddenly, both of them shouted, Nathan, Stella, don't run. Both kids stopped. Reina said, I apologize, I don't know how they got in here. The king replied, it is fine, they are visiting their parents' workplace. After all, Charlotte commented, they are so cute, how are they so clever? The king's child said, Papa, that doll is talking. Stella asked, doll? The king thought, oh no, this is not good. Then he stated, surprise. Everyone can go home early today. Go home and enjoy dinner with your beloved family. Everyone needs a day like this sometimes. After that, Reina said, Ethan and Joffrey brought them here, but they got knocked out first. How funny, everyone must have been tired. She thought, how did Felix and I change after we got married? A lot has changed properly, but we became each other's happiness. Like this video, hit the like button, and subscribe for more videos.